If you keep the faith, everything is yours. That's spiritual, that's physical, that's financial. People say, I don't believe that. That's why you struggle so much. See, your belief is not working because you're not saying, you're going by what you see instead of what should be believed. Now, I've been preaching 47 years. The first week of January 1976, I preached my first message. And so I understand. Now, watch this. In all these years, and I've had so many preachers tell me this, you know, that I would struggle and get my brains. And I mean, people persecuted me, still do. That's not the issue. But in all those years financially, especially the financial area, you know, you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that. I have never had a financial deficit. Not one time. In all 47 years of ministry. Now, that's unheard of because people say, how can that be? Kept the faith. And everything is mine. In other words, when I wanted to build a building like this debt-free because I kept the faith, I built it debt-free and under budget because God's a Jewish God. He do good business, and I like that, praise the Lord. See, I just kept the faith. And it's the same thing with my body. And, you know, I'm 73, and like my granddaughter says, and a half, you know. And, you know, teenagers, they try to grab as much as they can. But after they hit past teens, then they start trying to go back a little bit, you know. And yet, my body has been made not only healed, but whole. In every area of my life. It's just truly amazing. How'd you do that? I kept the faith. I didn't keep your faith. Don't try to keep other people's faith. I kept the faith. Not my faith, the faith. What faith is the faith? The faith of God. Jesus said, have the faith of God. Now, he wouldn't have said that if it wasn't possible. But you have to believe the unbelievable, receive the impossible, because it's doable. Paul is at the end of his life. He's been trying to get out of here for years. He said, but you know, it's better that I stay around because God chose him to write 2/3 of the New Testament. I want you to think about that. That's a pretty high honor. And I'll never forget when I went to heaven in 1988, I talked to the Apostle Paul. It was one of the most amazing statements. I said, what was your greatest surprise? He said that God would take my words and make them his words. He said that shocked him beyond his own understanding that God will use. See, when you speak, if you're a person that keeps the faith and everything is yours, you'll speak like God speaks. Now, some people may criticize me for saying that, but I don't care what you say. And I don't mean that to sound arrogant and rude. I care about everything God says.